Bickford Ford is Western Washington's #1 Ford truck store. Northwest weather is always a challenge, and we work regardless of what it's doing outside. Your truck better do more than just come along for the ride. It needs to work as hard as you do. The Ford Super Duty is that truck. Since 1934, Bickford has been matching the best truck to the right job. See one of Washington's largest inventories of F-Series and Super Duty trucks. Bickford Ford on Bickford Avenue in Snohomish and Bickford.net.
Welcome in, and it is March, but it is high school football. It's not even Friday night, it's Saturday night. Scott Oshman along with Ron the Wedge Henthorn. Josh Elvig running the dials tonight, live from Veterans Memorial Stadium in downtown Snohomish, Washington. It is the Marauders coming across town to meet up with the Snohomish Panthers. Ronnie, how you doing?
I'm doing good. You sure this is not a basketball game?
I thought it was for a second, but yeah. I cannot believe that we are here. It is March the 6th, Saturday night here, and the weather actually is gorgeous for this area for this time of night, and I've had to turn my brain from basketball, college hoops, and March Madness here to high school football.
Yeah, well, it's a good night for high school football, and even though rain was predicted, it's not raining here tonight. And quite frankly, I'm kind of glad I'm up here under the stands and cover, not down there on the field.
Exactly, because everybody's done a great job trying to be safe. We are down below the press box outside here, so we were right next to, they did bring the Snohomish band in. And it looks like, Ronnie, we are ready to rock and roll. Snohomish Panthers, winners of the WESCO 3A South the last 2 years. And the red home unis and Mariner Marauders there in the white jerseys. Welcome in, everybody, to high school football. I can't believe we're here. It's picked up around the 25 and taken down quickly by the Panthers. And that's where Mariner will start.
Good coverage there by Snohomish. That ball kind of hung up in the air a long time, and they would get down there and get right on top of that one.
Snohomish won the coin toss and deferred to the second half. Joey Hammer, the head coach of Snohomish, in his third year. And Mariner Marauders in his, I have it as sixth year, Coach Stewart, Mark Stewart. And last year, Cole Jackson, the quarterback, we'll see him here to start. And he keeps it around the left side. Gets 7 or 8, finally pushed out of bounds. But we'll talk about, he's going to do the first series, Ron, and then they have a new kid, a transfer from Hawaii coming in that we'll get to see. So it's second down and 4 yards to go here from the Mariner 24.
Nice little deception play on that little handoff.
Jackson Cole, the senior, what a story he is. Had a great piece in the Herald on the 22nd of October of last year. And to do a Wildcat now. On the left side, great pickup by Snohomish. That was Grady Kench, the big-time senior coming on. They tried to get it Damian Bagley, the ball carrier. And they got 3rd and 4, Ron.
I think he maybe lost a half a yard on that one. Well, let's see if they got any passing power here right now.
No, we talked about that. And for Mariner, look up for Wanjiro, number 4, the wide receiver. Also, Cartez Williams, the sophomore, wearing number 5. In the Mariners white here as 29, Cole Jackson here in shotgun. 3rd and 4. Does he hold it? He keeps it. Now they're going to pass. Incomplete. Not enough on it. He was chased, though.
Yep. If he'd had a little more on that, it had a chance to get in caught.
They were trying to go to their Mackie James, another kid that's turned out this year, and Coach Stewart was excited about. And it'll be 4th down and 4 to go here in the first quarter. Welcome in. It's live high school football, and it's really our 11th year technically, Ron, on STSPN, but I'm going to say it's our 10th year anniversary.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Going for it on their own 30, or they might just pooch it.
I think it's a fake.
Oh, it's over the head for Cole. Jackson running, tries to kick it, gets his boot on it.
He did. He got it back almost to the line of scrimmage.
Unbelievable effort by Cole Jackson.
Wow. Got to give that kid a little medal for that one.
But in the opening minutes, Ron Henthor and Snohomish Panthers have been daunting.
Yep. Big, strong defense. Let's see what their offense has got to offer here. So
storming in for Snohomish. Obviously, you got to keep your eye on number 40, Braden Ulrich, the 6 foot, 200-pound junior who led him with tackles and tackles for loss. And coming in at quarterback for Snohomish is number 12, Silas Straley, who started the whole way last year in the shotgun. But they're missing their senior Larson. Hands the ball open. Nice play there and hand it off to Vandergrind. And we saw all kinds of Vandergrind last year. A nice pickup and a gain of 6.
Nice blocking on the corner tackle there. Left him wide open for going. Good 5-6 yards there.
Straley back there. He rushed for 6 touchdowns last year. And then he got hurt in the Marysville-Pilchuck game. As they get it now, another bad snap over the head. Straley has to pick it up, trying to make something out of nothing.
No.
Great pursuit by the Marauders, and boy, he's going to lose a ton as number 11, Max Sabchuk. We were just talking before we went on the air about his older brother.
Sack check, is that a sack? Is that called a sack too?
That's a sack chuck right there.
Yeah, sure. Well,
my good, that's a 26-yard loss.
Yeah, 3rd and many to go.
3rd and a mile.
Yeah. Well, too bad he wasn't able to throw that ball out of bounds when he picked it up, because he'd have saved a lot of yards on that.
Did a good job just to do that. Vandergrind gets it, but he is taken down sharply by 53, Donnell Johnson. How you doing?
Well, just like that, it looked like Snohomish had a little bit of an upper hand there, and a little missed snap and big loss, and they're going to punt it back to Mariner.
Both centers just a little too excited. They're probably just as excited as we are, Ron, to have high school football. Yeah, I talked to our refs, and we'll talk about that. Brian Clute for the our white hat tonight, and everybody. They're just so fired up. Everybody's so excited to even just have sports.
I think they are. There's the first punt. Nice long punt. That's
good punt.
Taken in on the 5.
And it's taken on the 5. Still on the feet, and it is Jackson Cole.
He didn't want to go down, did he?
No, he didn't. A great job by him. And
about the 18-yard line.
Want to check the punter. The punter's family needs some recognition, Ron.
Yeah.
But the Mariner Marauders, they get it right back 1st and 10 on their own 18. As Snohomish defense called again quickly. And so now we have number 4 out there for Mariner as the quarterback, as he hands it off to Cartez Williams, who we saw last year. But this is the transfer, Laake.
He came in early. Huh?
They call him La, yeah. So the coaches told us before the game that Jackson Cole is going to get 1 series, then they're going to bring in La. They call him Laake, but they call him La. Transfer in from Hawaii.
You're going to love it here in this weather.
6'1", 175, a senior. Saw him in warm-ups, looks great. Gets the snap now, looking. Now he's getting chased, almost pulled down, gets out of that tackle, still has the ball, runs out of bounds.
Got up to about the 25-yard line or so there.
Yeah. Nice little run. Getting texts here.
He's pretty fast.
Shout out to Steve Willits. Check him out on KRKO. They're doing the Thursday Prep Sports Weekly. Great show Thursday night episode featuring some great stories. Steve Willits, the mayor.
Yeah.
So here we are, 3rd and 7 from their own 21.
No one to throw to again.
No one. He's chased. He's thrown to his left, throws to his right deep, and the intended receiver, number 16, Avra, who they talked about, they just got him off the basketball court apparently, showed up for football, incomplete, but Laake there, you can see the young man can run and throw.
He can
Ron.
throw, yep. Nobody was open that time. It's not his fault. But he had to scramble out there to get that one.
4th and 7 now, 7:56 left in the first quarter, live here at Veterans Memorial Stadium, downtown Snohomish.
Let's see what this punt looks like, because it didn't look like a punt last time.
No, it did not. And
it is a quick kick punt.
Jackson Cole comes in with a little squibber, and he'll get out of bounds around the 31, 32-yard line.
Good field position here for Snohomish to go back out there and kind of settle down after that first exchange there.
Yeah, so those of you who aren't quite familiar with all the updates here in the COVID era of high school football in Washington, so they're going to have a condensed season, only 5 games, no playoffs this year. But I have to say, and like I said, I was talking to the refs, everybody's just so excited to be here.
Yep.
Because we didn't really think we were going to do it. So here's Snohomish. Hands it off. And that is, I'm looking on my roster for a
number 1 we don't have.
I'm looking for number 1. I love the first games.
Yep. Well, number 1 had the ball.
Well, he did a great job. He
got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yes, he did. And so I'm looking for various rosters now as the paperwork here.
He's got it again.
He does.
Time.
He does. And is it Gaffney? Oh, no, that's Vandergrind, number 3, they said. Our great PA announcer helping us out. We always cheat.
Yeah. Is number 3 is number 1?
I'm not sure. We're going to sort it out, though, ladies and gentlemen. If you screaming at your screens right now. Straley is the quarterback. Hands it off one more time. That's Vandergrind.
That's number 3. So.
That is Josh Vandergrind.
Yeah.
And he's small but mighty. 5'9", 170 they have him listed at. But he fights and he moves the chains, Ron Henthorn.
That's our first 10-yard gain tonight.
Nice tackle by number 47, Tayside.
So 20 yards left for touchdown for Snohomish. Let's see what kind of play they call off.
Vandergrind to the left there is Straley. 2 wideouts. Straley, he's going to get over the bubble screen. Way out there on the side. Nice little play. Good execution.
Good for about 8, I think.
Yeah, going to 27. That's Makai Williams. And we remember Makai Williams.
Yeah.
He caught in that GP Snohomish game last year, which was exciting. He had a couple great plays, some big touchdowns.
I'd throw him the ball about 10 or 15 times.
2nd and 2 here for Snohomish. They get it to Vandergrind. Grinding. It's still on his feet. I think he gets another Panther first down with 6:09 left in the first.
Vandergrind with the carry behind number 72, Drew Stohs. It's enough for Snohomish first down. 1st and goal.
Ron, so 1st and goal inside the 10 here. No score yet.
Looking good.
No fans here. We do have the Snohomish band. The stadium is weird, and there's our first flag.
First flag of the night. You know, I'm surprised I don't see a few fans out behind the fences out here, but you'd think they would be.
Tightwad Hill, shout out to our good friend Tim Boyle. He's about 90% penciled in to do the game next Friday night, which will be Glacier Peak Snohomish, the Dick Armstrong Cup.
Good for him.
That'll be here right on STSPN. So I'm not sure what the call. They have it at 1st and goal here. Now it pushes him back. Vandergrind gets the handoff, but he's met right away in the backfield. He'll be dropped for a loss. Great job there for Mariner, and that's Savchuk again, of course, Max.
Tackle for a loss.
So we've done
and DeAndre Bush there helping out as well. So they're going the wrong way here. 2nd and goal from the 13. This time, Straley. Looking, nothing. Now he just bites it and gets rid of it.
Yep. He got rid of it. That's what he had to do. He had nobody open.
And it's Savchuk again with Tavion Sy, number 47 for the Mariners. Marauders.
Mariners looking pretty good on defense here tonight. I think this is going to be a better ball game than some people thought.
Speaking of Mariner, I listened to a little 710 Mariner today, a little spring training, a little Cactus League got my juices flowing.
Yeah, it's baseball time too, right?
3rd and goal from the 13 for Snohomish.
Look for a nice pass out this time to maybe
Straley.
Maybe Williams. Oh.
Now we have a timeout. We have a timeout, Snohomish. That gives us a way to go to commercial up there running the dials. Josh, 5:15 left. STSPN will be back, see if Snohomish can score.
You can almost smell those fresh ground beans. Airfield Espresso at Harvey Field has been serving delicious cups of gourmet happiness for over 25 years. Excellent service and lasting relationships is their top priority. Stop in and experience the kindness and joy that exude from this special place, one cup at a time.
At GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electrical, we know that comfort is more than just the heating and cooling equipment we deliver. It's also the comfort our customers feel with the people they engage with in the process. For over 40 years, residents of Snohomish County have trusted GNS Heating to improve the comforts of their home. And now you can save 15% on air conditioning during the month of March. Visit gsheating.com and save 15% off air conditioning today.
Welcome back, STSPN.com. Scott Oshman, Ron Henthorn here live outside on the porch.
You know, speaking of being outside, I didn't realize it until I got here that the players don't even get to go in the locker room.
No, they don't.
So you can look across the field on the camera. There's all kinds of stuff against the fence back there. That's where Marauder came in and packed down all this stuff. And the Snohomish kids are all back up in the bleacher on the other side of us over here. So no locker room for these kids tonight. And here we go with 3rd and 13.
Yeah, 3rd and goal from the 13. They've been going the wrong way. They got down close to almost 7. Here's Straley. He's going for the end zone. Caught, touchdown, Panthers! Number 85. As we all look down to the rosters, and it's going to be Brandon Rutledge is who check that. We've got several different, the 85's parents are going nuts.
Yeah.
I don't have an 85.
Is it on that other people? Let's see if they get that extra point in here.
We'll look for the extra point. It's down, it's up, and it is no good.
Good, hard to tell from here between the goal post and the stadium cover post, but must have been just wide right.
Bartelheimer there is the kicker. Let's take a quick break. If the guys upstairs, let's take a quick break. We'll try and find out who scored that touchdown, and we'll be back right after this.
McDaniel's Do It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized do-it-best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
And we're back. Snohomish up 6-0 here. 5:10 left in the first quarter. Scott Oshman, Ron Henthorn out on the porch at Veterans Memorial Stadium. It's just great. It's a March beautiful night here. And just awesome to have football. Bartelheimer going to kick it off. It's a low. Scribber bounced up. Now it's going to be picked up around the 11. And crushed there is taken down. And Cortez Williams picks it up, but then he's put down quickly. They're going to start. Let's see where they mark him.
Lochner in there and a couple other guys.
Right on the 20. As we're still trying to apologize to everybody, trying to find who scored that great touchdown. Straley, 13 yards to a nice catch right at the top of the throw, but now it's La'ake coming back, number 4 for the Mariners, the transfer from Hawaii. He hands it off right up the middle, and they're not going to get anything. If maybe a yard or a half a yard, they'll give them.
They're going to try to figure out if they can make their running game work here. They tried a couple sweeps early on and tried a couple passes, and Snohomish defense is threading through that line quite fast, so I don't think they're going to get a chance to get too many passes off.
Damian Bagley there with the carry. Sophomore, here we go, 2nd and 9. Locke on the run one more time. Now he's not going to get out of it. He tried to make a move, and he's brought down by 30 by Caden Alexander, the 6'2 sophomore. That's a big loss for the Marauders.
That's what I just got through saying, is that Snohomish is getting through that line quick, and he's got no time to throw the ball there.
Talk about, and you should talk about Braden Ulrich, number 40, that linebacker for Snohomish. The junior now had such a big year, 18 tackles for loss, 7 sacks last year. So now they're deep, and they got issues, 3rd and 20.
Let's see if they can get this pass off. Drops back.
Hockey getting pressure again, steps up. There's nowhere to go, and again, it is number 30, Caden Alexander there.
He's probably going to be down about the 4-yard line. They didn't even give him that much. Gave him like 1 yard. Wow.
Pushes him back to the 1, so the offense is going the wrong way at times here tonight. 3:21 left to go in the first quarter. First game, not a ton of practices, very different practices. Didn't have all that time in the summer, so.
Who's back there punting that?
Let's see if we can grab a number. I think that is Cole, Jackson Cole. He is doing the punting services tonight. High pop-up, and it's waved off in a big Marauder bounce there. Oh, man.
That was Lucas Boss had told him not to catch that one, and it bounced good for Mariner on that time.
A huge punt, turns out. That was like a 49-yard punt.
And he was actually lucky that he didn't step back out of the end zone, because that ball was almost over his head there. He just came down real close to that end line.
More like a 60-yard punt. They nailed it. They put the ball right, because he was basically at the back of the end zone, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah, he almost went out when he got the ball.
So Snohomish up 6-0, 2:51 left in the first quarter. They're in business here right at the 50. He gets it to Vandergrind. Grind the right side. Shakes off one hand tackle, and he gets around 8 yards on the right side. And Vandergrind having a good game so far.
He's carried probably, what, 4 or 5 times already?
Yeah.
Nice blocking from number 74, Alex Hankins.
And I talked to Coach Joey Hammer up front. He wants big shout-outs. The guys up front, Stoltz, Bracken, Elton, Lloyd, Hankins.
Good for him.
He said, talk about my big guys up front.
Yep. We never talk about them that much.
We don't talk enough about them.
Yep.
Straley gives it up. Vandergrind right side. First down, Moore still on his feet. And close to the Marauder 31-yard line. And they're having trouble bringing down Vandergrind.
Yep, that was probably a good 15, 16 yards on that carry. So if that works, keep doing it, right?
Absolutely. That big right side of the line, Hankins, Gaffney, Lloyd, the right guard. And this time they get to Vandergrind on the left side. He spins, still on his feet.
Broke a tackle and got a couple yards there.
So Snohomish sticking with the running game, although their touchdown was a pass, but it was rare.
I'm looking at, this is about the time they're going to throw that swing pass again, so watch for that.
Straley directing traffic. Vandergrind moving from right to left. Now Straley says, "No, go over here." It's almost the hokey pokey there. Fakes it. Straley stays with the ball right up the gut, and he's going to get a first down inside the 20.
That's a new play. They haven't run that one yet tonight.
So Snohomish running the ball. We talk about next Friday night right here on STSPN, right here at Veterans Memorial Stadium. It's the crosstown rivals Glacier Peak against Snohomish, the Dick Armstrong. And this reminds me of the Dick Armstrong days, right, Ron?
It does remind you.
Handed off 3 yards in a cloud of dust.
He's got it again.
Vandergrind again, just shifty. Out there, he'll break the 15 down to around the 13, and Snohomish in business, 104 left here in the first quarter, up 6-0.
Tell you what, if I was playing linebacker for Mariner right now, I'd tell safety to come up and help me out on the left side over there.
Yeah, they got to put more in the box here as they spread out on the near side here. They got 3 wides.
Snohomish's running that right side of the line just real powerful over there, so he needs some help over on that side.
Williams far out to the right. Straley here in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff. Now he is going to back to Williams. One-handed catch. Touchdown, Panthers.
Williams again.
Oh, my.
That's another touchdown for Snohomish.
Check out the replay if we're doing replays, because that was a nifty catch.
Yep, it was really good.
Snohomish striking. They just run, lull you to sleep, Ron, and then they had one-on-one coverage on the right side there with Mekhi Williams, and he nails it.
It's a good pass, too. But let's see if we can make this extra point. It's down, it's up. That looks good from here. Let's see what they say.
That is no good.
Must have went right again. But hard perspective from back here. But
2 missed shot. Declan Bartelheimer, he's been good on the kickoffs. Didn't quite get those.
36 seconds left to go in this first period here. Should we take a break?
Let's do it.
Bickford Ford is Western Washington's #1 Ford truck store. Northwest weather is always a challenge, and we work regardless of what it's doing outside. Your truck better do more than just come along for the ride. It needs to work as hard as you do. The Ford Super Duty is that truck. Since 1934, Bickford has been matching the best truck to the right job. See one of Washington's largest inventories of F-Series and Super Duty trucks. Bickford Ford, on Bickford Avenue in Snohomish and Bickford.net.
All right, back here, Veterans Memorial Stadium, and Snohomish, they run, they collect first downs. They got Vandergrind grinding, and then boom, Ronnie, they are about 10 yards out, and they struck Williams, and he's got a touchdown. It's 12-0 Panthers.
12-0 Panthers, and 2 missed extra points, which is kind of unusual for high school because these kids are usually pretty good at that distance.
Bartelheimer, a senior, he'll get it going.
Yep.
Here he is with the kickoff, and Mariner, they've been getting pushed back. Now a Squibber down on the ground, taken by the upfieldman. A big fella, 52, gets it. He loves it. He's at the 32. He's like, yeah.
Hey, I get my hands on the ball. I like that.
Coach, put me in as running back. Oscar Adams, the 5'10 sophomore defensive lineman. Nice job covering it up. But great, considering where they've been, Ron. This is excellent field position for Mariner.
It is. They might feel a little more relaxed here, and if they don't make some crazy mistake like a bad center or something.
Laake coming in, number 4, the transfer from Hawaii. This time he hands it off to number 5, who's powering his way through, and that's Cartez Williams.
He's 215 pounds. He's a good-looking young man there.
He is, and just a sophomore. He's just a baby still.
Yeah.
Saw him last year have some great carries. Excited about him. So 2nd and 8, trying to get the running ball, trying to get something going. As Laake now going to throw to the right, and it is complete. Right there, all over him is Mekhi Williams, but it is complete to number 2, Mackie James. And Coach Mark Stewart excited about Mackie James.
He should be. That was a good catch with somebody on right on top of his back like that.
Going to set him up for 3rd and as short as they've been. But we are going to take a break because that is the end of one. High school football in March. It's back on STSPN with the 2nd quarter coming up.
Pretty quick quarter.
You can almost smell those fresh ground beans. Airfield Espresso at Harvey Field has been serving delicious cups of gourmet happiness for over 25 years. Excellent service and lasting relationships is their top priority. Stop in and experience the kindness and joy that exude from this special place, one cup at a time.
At GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electrical, we know that comfort is more than just the heating and cooling equipment we deliver. It's also the comfort our customers feel with the people they engage with in the process. For over 40 years, residents of Snohomish County have trusted GNS Heating to improve the comforts of their home. And now you can save 15% on air conditioning during the month of March. Visit gsheating.com and save 15% off air conditioning today.
All right, we are back here to start of the second quarter. Ron Henthorn, first quarter, as is expected, just like us. They're a little rusty.
Yeah, a little rusty. Quite a few little unforced errors happening there for the Marauders, but I think they're going to settle down here a little bit. I think they're better than they're looking right now. So I got lots of confidence they're going to come back here and do some good things right now. They pick up the ball here on the 40-yard line, and here we go.
And it looks kind of almost like a broken play, but it wasn't.
It was a delayed rush.
Yeah, Cortez Williams, 5, gets the carry one more time, and he gets a first down. Move the chains for the Marauders.
All right.
They're in business.
See if they can keep it up. That's their first down, I think, isn't it?
I think it is. Now, Cortez Williams, he averaged 8.8, almost 9 yards a carry last year. Also 6 catches for 87 yards as well. So they've got something going. Well, Ake, the transfer, comes in. He's got the pitch.
That's a nice play.
That is a great play, and it'll gain nice yardage there for number 2, Mackie James.
It turned out really nice. That's a difficult play to execute because you got to pitch it right in front of him and cut. Also a dangerous play if it goes wrong.
They gave him 3. The tackle there by the great Braden Ulrich on Snohomish, number 40, just always around the ball. As we've been talking about, again, some other great defensive players there. Up front, Watkins, Kelso, Bracken, Kench.
I'm predicting they're going to run right this time.
We'll see here. 2nd and 7. And now it looked like almost a flea flicker.
Yeah, he's got to get rid of
But
it.
he's been in trouble, and he's been chased. The Panther defense has been relentless.
He dropped back to pass, and there was just nobody open. They were fully covered out there. I was kind of swinging back, looking at the defenders, and all he could do was run away.
Lane Watkins, number 75 for the Panthers. The big fella, 6'6", 225, the junior. Fantastic.
If they're going to throw the ball, they're going to have to try to maybe do some little quick passes because they need to get rid of it quicker.
Mariner trying to get something going. 3rd and 7. Great job by Lake La there to get rid of it. 10:32 left in the first half. Down 12-0. La takes it.
Get rid of it.
Tries to get a block, but just nothing doing. They just does not have any time to step up. Another sack. Watkins in there one more time.
Grady Kinch in there as well.
Yes, Kinch in there. There is a flag. Meyer Bracken in there as well, the senior.
Yeah, it might have been a face mask in there, you think? That's the first
There's
flag.
holding 51. It's amazing. We could hear him with our headphones on from here, Ronnie.
That's good. Well, they're going to decline that, I assume.
Yeah, that'll set 4-7. But, go in the spin zone here. For Mariner Marauder, they got a first down. They got a little something going. They're going to have to punt again. Here comes, back comes Jackson Cole here.
Let's see if they can get as good a punt off as he got last time. Well, they got a good roll the last time. Good center.
Good
nice
clean.
Good punt.
Gets a boot. It's taken at the 25.
Got
Tries to
5-10.
make a move. Aaron Williams.
Good for about 11 on a return there.
Nice job. He'll start there. Next series around the 36-yard line with 10:14 left to go. All kinds of action in Wesco and all over Snohomish and Wesco activity. We had games earlier today. Welcome, everybody, to streaming, by the way. It is fantastic. So volleyball is going. All the sports are being streamed. Everyone thinks it's easy. It's not.
You're right.
1st and 10 from their own 37-yard line. Straley fakes it now. He gets it over to Mekhi Williams. Williams,
Breaks the
he
tackle.
is something, and he gets swung down there finally by Jackson Cole there.
Got about 4 yards on it. Broke that first tackle, otherwise he wouldn't have got anywhere.
Yeah, do I call him a former quarterback, Jackson Cole? I mean, he started the first series. He was their starting quarterback last year. Tremendous kid. I talked about it. Has type 1 diabetes and has been outspoken about him. His mother doing a lot to help kids with that. Just tremendous young man. As Snohomish hands it off, it's Vandergrind, and it's piled up, and he gets close. Boy, Vandergrind is not a large kid, but he gets the wheels going, doesn't he?
He got tackled about 3 or 4 yards before he went down. I don't understand that.
That's a Tim Boyle special. He loves it when they drag the pile.
But he's a little guy.
It's another first down.
Yeah.
And they're going to hand it again. Why not? He cuts back.
Yeah.
And this time the Marauders are there.
Just a broken play. He was supposed to have a block on that outside out there, and it wasn't there, so he tried to make something out of it.
Donnell Johnson, 53, the 6'3", 205, sophomore there to meet him. So leaves him at 2nd and 8. Straley there, fakes the pitch. Now he's going to throw it down, trying to go to Mekhi Williams. There was a mix-up, incomplete.
Straley with the pass. Intent for number 27.
And good coverage there, Anthony Martinez for the Marauders in the white jerseys. But it looked like he threw the ball to the outside, and Williams is going to the inside.
Yeah.
What happens there? It's always the quarterback's fault. You're an old receiver, right?
Well, I don't know whose fault it was. It wasn't the receiver's fault.
When you played at the Cyclones, you can't tell me that you went back to the huddle and said, that was me.
Yeah, no, never.
3rd and 8. Pitch it to Vandergrind. And they close quickly across the mid-stripe to maybe the 48-49. But a nice job in pursuit there by Mohamed Barrow, number 8 for the Marauders, the senior. And the Mariner defense, Ron, has been out here most of this first half.
Right now, they got a 4th down, and somebody's going to go for it here.
And 4th and 5 from the mid-stripe. Third-year head coach Joey Hammer going to go for it.
Going to run right.
No, he's just going to punt.
Pooch punt.
Does it to us every time. We should have learned. And it'll be down around the 19-yard line. So a great stop by Mariner.
Yeah.
With 8:11 left in this first half, Mariner now going to give it a go, see if they can get something going.
Well, that should give them a little bit of a boost there with that good defensive stop. Can kind of go see defenders go in and say, okay, you guys, we did our job. Let's see what you can do.
Now we'll see if Law can get it. Mark Stewart, great. He's been coaching forever, he said. We first met him when he was the head coach at the Meadowdale Mavericks many years ago. He's been here at Mariner around 6. He had a stint there down, I think, at Rainier Beach or Garfield, I think maybe, as Law. And no, it's a Wildcat.
Almost got through that.
Almost right to Damian Bagley. Just tripped up on the carpet.
Fortunate for Stohs that he was tripped up because I was going for some big yards there.
You can see in open space, Bagley, number 6. You don't want him in open space if you're a defense. He can put some moves on as he heads to the sideline there. And they look over the sideline, brings up 2nd and 9 from their own 20. We went over before to talk to head coach Mark Stewart here for Mariner about the. Honestly, I had in my book Jackson Cole. I've got all his numbers from last year, and they said nope. We got a new guy. And
going nowhere.
Nowhere, trying to run it. Again, they do the Wildcat to Cartez Williams, and the Panthers are just all in their business.
3rd and 9. I guess we're going to try that pass play again, but if he doesn't do a short pass, he's going to have to run run and get out of trouble again.
Dominic Dubuque on the tackle there. They have some great size on both O-line and D-line here for the Panthers.
Mariner needs this first down big.
They do. 6:46 left in the first half just to get something going, get a first down. Law, he's getting chased. He gets rid of it. It's incomplete, in and out of the hands of the receiver. They're trying to go to Wanjiro, Sebastian Wanjiro, who had a great season last year, and that's going to leave him 4th and 9. Great coverage, and he was, again, had pressure.
He did, but that was the right call. Get back there, throw that quick out, try to get it out there 5 yards down the line, and see if he can break loose. He got hit right when the ball got there, so good defense, Snohomish.
Jackson.
To receive the punt is number 35, Caden
Caden Keegley, we look for him. He's going to receive the punt. Here comes Jackson Cole's
nice
punt, doing a nice job. Keegley has to go back, lets it go. Another great Mariner bounce. Oh, my.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Whoops.
Down to the 10.
Not really.
Oh, my.
That's actually on the, what about the 15-16? The Mariner kid just kicked it with his foot.
Oh, okay. I missed that. I was looking back to see where it was. I'm like, great job by Jackson. Obviously not doing the quarterback, and he's working the punting. He's got the English down. You put a little English on it, Ron.
Yeah. Well, that's a lesson to be learned for Snohomish there. You got to catch those.
Keegley back. So 1st and 10, 6:27. They're up 12-0 here. Our first stream here for high school football in March. And he hands it off this time, and Vandergrind.
He doesn't want to go down.
No, he doesn't. He is a tough out, as they say. And Max Savchuk, the younger brother there of the Wildcat there at Central, I hope he's watching. His little brother's making him proud there. He's been on 3 or 4 tackles already, and they're going to sit at 2nd and 10.
Well, Snohomish is probably going to run the ball again.
And on offense with Mariner, we'll talk about this. They again, Savchuk last year, he had 551 yards, 7 TDs. They got to figure out who's going to pull it up. A bobbled snap, and Silas does a great job, Straley, just to cover it up and get the ball down. 3rd and 8.
Mariner with the quarterback sack. Loss of a yard.
Well, here comes which pass play are they going to run type?
I don't know. For the Mariners, it looked like 22 Chris Hart was in there, kind of blitz it. As they look over for the call.
Get Gaffney out to the right.
Straley there looking out, giving instructions. Vandergrind to his right there. He's going to set back for pass. He's going to drop it down, and it's complete.
But not going to get him anywhere.
And that is Keegley with the reception, but it's going to break up 4th and 10. So the Marauders here in the last couple series, Ron, their defense is starting to straighten up a little bit.
Yep, I think they're getting stronger. That's the 2nd stop they've made now, so we'll see this would be a real punt from Snohomish now instead of a squib kick. Yep, he's going to drop back.
We're going to trust the PA announcer. That was Keegley, 35. Our rosters are in first game ever prime form. We appreciate them.
He's a left-footed kicker.
And was that touch? There it's touch.
Yeah. I know called in there. It was kind of close. I don't know if he was.
Once again, 4:17 left. This is favorable yardage there. Favorable start here for Marauder. The Marauders.
I think this is the first time we've got Mariners on the other side of the 50, right?
I was just looking at that.
So they should feel pretty good about being out there in midfield area.
Mariner with all 3 timeouts. 4:17 left to go here in this first half. Just so excited to be here.
This game is by no means going either way right now.
No, 12 nothing.
12 nothing, but a lot of things can happen at halftime here.
Law takes it. He gets it over.
He's got 4 or 5 yards there.
Bagley.
4 probably.
Brought down, yeah. There looks like they're going to give him 4.
Number 20,
That's a good punch right up the middle.
So trying to see if they can get something here with 3:52 left. Once again, they have 3 timeouts.
No need to get in a big hurry here. So
Laake Swage Stark is what I have on mine. Now he's chased. He's been chased all night, and he goes down. It's Ulrich with the pressure for Snohomish.
you know, if Ulrich had not gotten there, he had 2 guys wide open down in front of him there.
They're going to say he did not get rid of it, and they're going to let line judge are going to mark him down.
Yeah, I don't think he got rid of it either. And it's timeout for Mariner here.
A timeout. Let's take a quick timeout. Let's take a full timeout. You're watching high school football in March on STSPN. Back after this.
McDaniel's Do-It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years. They are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized Do-It-Best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
All right, back here live at Veterans Memorial Stadium, downtown Snohomish. Scott Oshman, Ron, the wedge Henthorn. Ron, what do you think? You're up here in the stand. Usually you're down on the field telling us what's going on.
Yeah, it's a long ways away from the action up here. I can't really see.
And here's
he's almost open.
Go
He's almost
deep!
Open. Oh.
Broke it up! Almost right there, almost had it.
That was close.
Ball's incomplete.
And good coverage there by Snohomish. I'm trying to wait till this gentleman turns around. Is that 16?
I can't get it.
There it is, 16.
Is that,
That's Henry Avra. Yes, that's the basketball player, I believe, that Coach Stewart told us about. They're excited to have him out trying out for football.
yeah.
But that's going to leave him at 4th down and 13 yards to gain.
That was Hunter Philbaum on defense there, and it could have been close to being pass interference because he had his hands all over him.
He did. He kind of went up to highball it there and broke it up. So Cole back to punt. Yeah, we'll see if it's Keegley to return or if that's Vandergrind. Just gets it off. He gets some pressure,
Now this one
and it's
catch.
taken. And Vandergrind does the duties this time, and he'll be sitting right at the 15-yard line with 3:09 left. So Snohomish, plenty of time to get a drive going and add to their 12-0 lead.
Yep, they do. 3:09 left to go. That's plenty of time.
At halftime, we're going to go down and we'll figure out who number 85 is, Ron.
We'll figure that out.
You're going to clone yourself, call yourself, and ask yourself to go find out.
Okay.
Usually at halftime, we call Ron and says, who's 85? And he figures it out. The wedge gets in there.
Well, when you're down there, you can find somebody who knows. There's nobody around us. We're out in the middle of nowhere here. No fans.
So Straley comes in. Vandergrind, number 3 to his left. Fakes it. Now he thinks about it. Not much there. It's popped up. Almost caught.
Wow, that was almost a big turnaround for Mariner there.
That could have been massive as they throw it back in here. Straley wasn't sure what he was going to do there. Didn't like it. Then he tried to rip it. As big number 8, who just showed Muhammad Barrow, who's been in a couple plays before, 5'10 senior, he batted that thing and he had a shot.
Yeah, if he had been able to catch that before it got down, that would have been the highlight play.
2nd and 10 now. Straley. Vandergrind to his right, fakes it. Now he just gets it quickly on his knees, but it's caught.
Quarterback was a completion of number 2, Trey Lechner.
And that's Trey Lechner, number 2. Sorry, Ron.
He's throwing with the wrong hand. Did you know that? Nice throw, though.
A great throw and good catch by Lechner. 6'3" sophomore. as sets up 3rd down and 6, 2:32 left. They got 2 timeouts. They go Lechner again.
Yep.
He catches it. He's still on his feet. Did he not get tackled? He's on the sideline, finally out of bounds, no whistle.
I think he was out of bounds before he made it.
He did, yeah, even before the 1st down.
Yep. So it'll be 4th down.
But 6'3", they like the size on Lechner. And it's going to be 4th and 2, so Joey Hammer with 2:22 has somewhat of a decision. I mean, you're up 12-0, Ron.
Yeah.
But you're the riverboat gambler, aren't you? You just go for it, wouldn't you?
No, I'd punt it right now. Another 10 yards, I might go for it, but not now.
Straley talking.
You going to punch it?
Oh, we're going to get offsides, and oh, my.
Is it going to be against Mariner?
I think so, and that's going to give them a 1st down.
Yeah, looks like it is. Snohomish isn't going anywhere.
No, they're talking about it. You can hear a whistle or a pin drop out here. And big 72, Tyler Lohr, he got excited for Mariner.
No,
it's on Snohomish.
It was an illegal procedure. I didn't see that. Must have got.
So now they're exchanging. The personnel changes makes me think they were going for it, Ron.
Oh, yeah, interesting. Well, let's see what kind of formation they come out in now, because
as we look to the right, the 5-tool player, Todd Elvig, in the building.
Yep, full punt away.
All right. Bonnerhammer now is going to. No, there's another flag.
Must have been an offsides there.
We'll see what that is. As everybody listens, it's like E.F. Hutton here.
Yeah.
I just completely aged ourselves.
That was against Snohomish as well. That's going to cost them some yards.
So Snohomish just going the wrong way here with 2:19 left in the half. They have both teams 2 timeouts. 4th and what are they having now? 4th and 12 or
4th and. Well, actually,
it doesn't look like it.
They
Balls
didn't
at the.
move the ball.
No, they didn't. Again, first night out for the officials as well. Now they're going to discuss it. Hopefully I get these names. Brian Clute, the white hat now, the umpire, the head official. We have Reed Baker.
Now they're going to move the ball.
Tim Campsey, Cade Yauni, or Kate Uni.
So whoever's running the scoreboard had it right.
Yeah, of course they did. Come on now.
Just had the officials catch up with the guy keeping score on the scoreboard. That's
Scott
all.
Yanaceda there is also the line judge. Okay, here we go. 2:19 left. Bartelheimer punts it, a decent punt. It gets a Snohomish bound, but touches one. It's a 2:07. One more try here. Again, if you're Mariner, you're obviously not happy, Ron, because not a lot has gone right. But you're only down 12-0 with 2:07 left, and you got another shot.
Yep, you do right now, and they're in a good position because their ball's on the 45-yard line, and if they can execute a couple of quick passes here, they got a chance of getting down there.
We'll take a break at halftime. We'll try and catch up on tonight's scores around the league. Now we can just check the streamosphere, the interwebs, Ron, and we can check out, see how Glacier Peak's doing.
The magic world.
Against the Tomahawks over there. We got other games going. There were ones earlier today as Lake takes it. Now he hands it off to Williams. Williams steps out of a tackle and gets across the 45.
Not the kind of plays I'd be calling with less than 2 minutes left.
Well, or you just don't want anything bad to happen, and you're just saying, you know what, let's just get a nice, safe plays, and let's get out of here.
Yeah, maybe they'll try to work on a couple of things they're trying to get started here.
As Ron talked about it, there's no going in the tunnel at halftime because nobody's going to tunnels or locker rooms.
Here's the pass.
And here's Laake. Gets over. It's tipped and falls to the ground.
It was a nice pass. If it hadn't been tipped, it might have been good to go.
And I think Owen Kessner, got the tip on that, the 6-foot senior. And brings up 3rd and 8 now with 1:30 left. Ball on the Snohomish 45. So we don't know anything about Laake, Oswego, Stark. Other than he's a senior, he's a transfer. And La goes back. Now he finds an open receiver. It's caught.
And that's close to a first down.
Nice job there by Henry Avra. We're trying to go to, and that's a first down, Ron, with 1:23. They still have 2 timeouts.
I thought it was, yeah.
Chains are moving. Quite a procedure, as you would expect, to get into the stadium tonight. Everybody getting temperature. You have to sign in. You have to do a lot of things, which is good.
Declare your firstborn and everything else.
And I'm fine with that, because for them to just get here to have football is a lot.
Yep.
1st and 10. Now on the Snohomish 36. La on the shotgun. He's got pressure. It's knocked down.
Oh.
Big 75 once again, right in his grill. Lane Watkins.
You know, if you had a replay on that, you could see it. But if that hadn't been knocked down, Snohomish was in a position to intercept that over there.
You think so?
Oh yeah, he stepped right in front of the receiver just as that ball was thrown, and he would have been gone.
59 seconds, 2nd and 10, as the coaching staff over there for the Mariner Marauders send in the play. We've got
2 more
Cortez
shots.
Williams to the back. There's whistles before, and again, poor Law was about to see red again.
3-snap penalty on Mariner.
And the 6'6" junior, Lane Watkins, he's unlimited. He has been unstoppable.
15 ball to 41-yard line.
Well, a little bit of the loss of yardage there for Mariner, but not going to make a whole lot of difference right now at 5 yards. They just got to get a good play executed here.
Snohomish been just pounding it on offense when they had it. They had some great series, a lot of drives, and then a pass play to the unknown 85, which we're going to find out.
I don't think they're going to do anything here. They got only 1 wide receiver.
And they get it to Williams right up the middle. He's tackled right at the 39.
I do not understand that. And they're taking time out.
Cortez Williams with the carry up the middle, mid by number 40, Great Ulrich.
And Ulrich will get credited for that tackle. 3rd and 15, 46 seconds left here at the first half. We're just so happy to be here. We don't know what to do with ourselves, Ron.
I don't know what to do myself. I get to sit here and look at all the fans that aren't here.
We are positioned underneath, outside the press box. So usually, you know, I'm fair weather, Ron. I like to be inside and cozy, and
oh yeah,
you know, our great cameraman doing the great job there. You down no matter what the weather is.
Getting wet and everything else.
Yeah, you're coming in freezing at halftime.
Yeah. But we're sitting up here in the stands, and we're like, 40 feet from the Panthers locker room.
That's right.
Outdoor locker room.
That's right.
And the Mariners locker room is back over there by the fence. If you can, again, look across the field, if the camera's looking that way eventually, and see all the garb up against the fence back there.
52 seconds. We're so glad you're with us. STSPN, they got 5 games we're going to cover here. They only have 5 games, no playoffs. But we're just happy to have any football whatsoever.
I think
as Joey Hammer's trying to get his sideline revved up here for that Panther defense. 3rd and 13.
Let's see what they came up with after that timeout.
No.
Oh,
he's going deep, long. That's intercepted. Mekhi Williams doing what he does on the offensive side. And
Ball is intercepted by Stohs by number 27.
there it is. They was trying to go to Sebastian Wanjiro. And again, they just blitzed everybody, or they sent everybody, because Laake had no time. He just fucked it.
Yeah, that was a wildcat throw downfield, just hoping that he could run there and catch
Stohs
it.
will take over possession.
Well
at the
covered.
4-yard line.
Yeah, 46 seconds left to go in the half. Still 2 timeouts. Silas Straley, the senior.
I think Stohs is just going to run this out.
Threw for 722 yards last year. And he's just going to hand it off up the middle, and they'll let this clock burn, it looks like. Vandergrinder, who's doing all the heavy lifting. gets it. And that big offensive line, we got to shout out Drew Stohs, the senior, 6'2", 275. He's already committed to go to Central Washington. That'd be a Wildcat, so congratulations to him.
See if they take another run here.
2nd and 4. Straley there back.
Yep.
Fakes it.
Oh, they're going to go for the home run.
Oh,
David.
now he fakes. Now he's looking to Williams, and he's going to take off, get out of bounds. Does a little
Oh, he's going to save.
7 seconds on the clock.
Runs out of bounds. It's enough for
He was
first down.
looking for a home run ball there, but he
I
was
thought he
covered.
was, but
Yeah, they're well covered.
Makai Williams, who just had the interception, he's already got 1 touchdown tonight. One of the 2 he cut in. And so they'll back to work. Now, number 13 in for Snohomish, and that's Cale Hammer, the sophomore. He got to start last year in that playoff game against Lakes. Number 13 back there for quarterback with 7 seconds left, 6'2".
There's the home run throw.
And he's going to huck it. Incomplete. Trying to go for Williams again. Good defense.
Yep.
For number 27, Makai Williams.
That was good defense. He didn't turn his head around and look for the ball, but he got his hands up there and hit it. So it was clean.
Nice job.
2 seconds left in the half.
2nd down and 2 seconds. You think they're going to throw it again?
They might, and that's Anthony Martinez on the coverage there. I wanted to call him out for Mariner. As 2 seconds. Boy, this has been like an overtime in the basketball game. Thank you so much. You're getting that number. Nick Sheridan. Boy, the Sheridans are just all kinds of. Nick Sheridan with our first touchdown. Thank you so much. Congratulations to Sheridan as Hammer just tries to whip it out to Makai Williams.
And that's going to.
And the clock strikes 0. That was like the last 30 seconds of an NBA game.
Yeah.
47 timeouts. So halftime here at Veterans Memorial Stadium, live on STSPN. The Snohomish Panthers 12, Mariner nothing, and Snohomish gets the ball when we come back. We'll step away for halftime, get you some scores. You're watching STSPN.com.
Bickford Ford is Western Washington's #1 Ford truck store. Northwest weather is always a challenge, and we work regardless of what it's doing outside. Your truck better do more than just come along for the ride. It needs to work as hard as you do. The Ford Super Duty is that truck. Since 1934, Bickford has been matching the best truck to the right job. See one of Washington's largest inventories of F-Series and Super Duty trucks. Bickford Ford, on Bickford Avenue in Snohomish and Bickford.net.
You can almost smell those fresh ground beans. Airfield Espresso at Harvey Field has been serving delicious cups of gourmet happiness for over 25 years. Excellent service and lasting relationships is their top priority. Stop in and experience the kindness and joy that exude from this special place, one cup at a time.
At GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electrical, we know that comfort is more than just the heating and cooling equipment we deliver. It's also the comfort our customers feel with the people they engage with in the process. For over 40 years, residents of Snohomish County have trusted GNS Heating to improve the comforts of their home. And now you can save 15% on air conditioning during the month of March. Visit gsheating.com and save 15% off air conditioning today.
McDaniel's Do-It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized do-it-best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
It's like a loop machine. All around town, people trying to get down. It's like a loot machine.
Player of the game, senior libero Lauren Riskill has control.
Championship district tournaments, we have it here on STSPN.
March, we can talk golf, we can talk basketball, we can talk Russell Wilson trade rumors.
Something is touching something. Was that it?
Yep. Oh yeah, that's married.
Not yet. Save that for later. What's that? Oh yeah, be going perfect. Yeah, no, just enjoy a little bit more of my 20s before that. Yeah, everything's been good and happy. We bought a house in July up in Everett. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Everything's overpriced right now. That's how it always is. Yeah, if you live in a thriving area, you have to pay thriving prices. Yeah, this will be his last year. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what he's planning on doing right now. I know he might just end up going for his master's because he's going for molecular biology. And so I know that the field he was looking to work in required more than just a bachelor's. And so I think he said he was either going to do the master's program or he was going to see if he can't skip over and go straight to the PhD.
Bickford Ford is Western Washington's #1 Ford truck store. Northwest weather is always a challenge, and we work regardless of what it's doing outside. Your truck better do more than just come along for the ride. It needs to work as hard as you do. The Ford Super Duty is that truck. Since 1934, Bickford has been matching the best truck to the right job. See one of Washington's largest inventories of F-Series and Super Duty trucks. Bickford Ford, on Bickford Avenue in Snohomish and Bickford.net.
You can almost smell those fresh ground beans. Airfield Espresso at Harvey Field has been serving delicious cups of gourmet happiness for over 25 years. Excellent service and lasting relationships is their top priority. Stop in and experience the kindness and joy that exude from this special place, one cup at a time.
At GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electrical, we know that comfort is more than just the heating and cooling equipment we deliver. It's also the comfort our customers feel with the people they engage with in the process. For over 40 years, residents of Snohomish County have trusted GNS Heating to improve the comforts of their home. And now you can save 15% on air conditioning during the month of March. Visit gsheating.com and save 15% off air conditioning today.
McDaniel's Do-It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized do-it-best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
Welcome back. Start of the second half. STSPN live here at Snohomish Veterans Memorial Stadium. Scott Oshman along with Ron, the Wedge, Henthor, and Ronnie. First half, it's March. They haven't had time. Either have we.
No.
Everybody's just out of sorts. It looked like it in the first half.
You know, you can see different things happening. And sometimes they'd look really good, and sometimes they'd make a little mistake, like, oh, we should have practiced that a little better, you know. But it's a 12-0. Mariners still in this ball game, you know.
Yeah, I mean, Mariner, through all the frustrations, they have a brand new quarterback, the transfer, Laake coming in. You can see the talent there. It's just, they haven't had the reps, right? They just got to get it going. And credit Snohomish defense, they have been in the backfield all night long.
They have, yeah. And by the way, during the halftime break, I went down and talked to the referees a little bit. And just in case there's any fans out there that are wondering, that on that last pass play of the game where it looked like there might have been an interference call, but it's no longer an interference call if you don't turn your head around and look. You're allowed to put your hands up in high school now, but you don't have to get your head around like you do in pro ball.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, that would have put an interference call in pro ball otherwise. So it's a clean play.
We are sitting again below the press box outside here, just trying to be as safe as possible. We're with the band. And Ron, I mean, because of obviously the precautions everyone's taking, both teams, as you alluded to in the first part, they don't get to go to the locker room. So the locker room was to our right. And we heard head coach for Stohmish in his third year, Joey Hammer. We heard the halftime pep talk. And let me tell you, I'm fired up. I'm ready to go.
You're excited.
He can get it going. I mean, it was like Coach Miracle, the movie, If you're thinking of these stereotypical halftime speech, that's what it was.
It's a good halftime speech. Well, they got to get it going. They're not going to let down, that's for sure. And so we'll see what happens with Mariner. We couldn't hear their halftime. They were down there on the field on the other side over there. But I got a feeling they're going to come out and look a little bit tighter this time.
They get the ball to start this first half. And really, head coach Joey Hammer, he has been tremendous. I mean, it's his third year that we're just thankful we have a year. Nobody really thought we even knew if we were going to get to a year, even though it's a condensed 5-game schedule here. But his first year, he goes and wins the WESCO 3A South. Second year, he goes to the playoffs, gets actually a game in. Next year, he goes to the wins again, 5-5 overall, but 5-1 the WESCO 3A South again. Then he gets in the playoffs, a very tough Lakes team. And honestly, he went in with his freshman quarterback, his son, Cale Hammer. But he's got it going back here in Snohomish.
Yeah, he's doing really good. So, by the way, at halftime, you picked up a few scores going around the league. You want to throw those in a little bit?
Yes, thank you very much, Ron. So we got quick Aaron Lammers, shout out, the old Herald prep guy up there covering the GP Marysville Pilchuck. It looked like 21-7 at halftime, I believe, there. Other scores that we were trying to pick up, I thought I knew them, but of course I'll have to go look. Do you remember the ones I told you, Ron?
No, I thought you wrote them down.
Oh, my goodness. We'll check it up. We have Cameron from the Herald. 21-7 Glacier Peak over Marysville Pilchuck is one of the games. Lake Stevens and Archbishop Murphy, halftime 0-0, Ron. That's kind of shocking.
That is. I would have thought Lake Stevens would have had a better team going out there.
You got the Phenom Jelly, the senior quarterback, coming back this year for Lake Stevens, the juggernaut, as always. Some other scores and some victories from earlier. We'll try and catch up if anybody's got one. Yeah, so I'm just looking at Lake Stevens, Archbishop Murphy 0-0. Archbishop Murphy now fully in WESCO for football here starting. Monroe going from 4A down to 3A.
I think you said Monroe was leading in their game, didn't you?
And I think, yes, Monroe is leading Arlington. So here we go. Mariner, the Marauders in the traveling white tops there. They're going to kick off to Snohomish here, and we're underway. Second half of football. Glad you're with us here. Complimentary on STSPN. We want to welcome all the different schools streaming prep sports. And Jackson Cole is going to also do the kicking off duties, the once quarterback here, but he's doing everything. He's driving the bus, making lunches. He's doing it all. And that's taken
at the 21.
Right at the by number 28. Breaks the tackle, now the 30, 40, up to the 45. Great job, Declan Bartenheimer, the kicker, returning. That was a great return.
Yeah, good field position here for Snohomish to start this off.
The senior, Bartenheimer, 28. Nice job out of him. And that'll start senior Silas Straley, number 12, the senior. And it's been Josh Vandergrinder all night long, 12-0. He's reached touchdowns on 2 passes, but in between they've been running. Makai Williams has been part of that. He gets it on the sweep. Makai, 27 left, spins in, taken down after a gain of 3.
Makai Williams, number 27 with a carry for Couple.
Broke a tackle right at the beginning there and kind of got a
Tackle
couple
by
more.
number 11, Max Savchuk.
Max Savchuk, the younger brother, taking him down, leaves him at, should be around 2nd and 6, yes. Two wideouts here, now in motion, Keegley. Hand it off, here is Vandergrinder, and Vandergrind pumps up through a tackle to the 25, and the largest run so far by Josh Vandergrind.
Gosh, he's only 170 pounds, too.
Number 9, Israel Colbron.
So Snohomish coming out in business. The big guys up front doing a great job, and then Vandergrind. And then we're going to get all kinds of flags and laundry out.
Somebody was offsides.
And it's going to be offense. So 1st and 15 after the big Josh Vandergrind run.
It's always gotten their running game going here to start with, so let's see if they stay with that. I kind of think that's what I would do if I were down there.
That's what I would do as well. Just the start of the second half, 12-0 Snohomish. And they got something going, a big run by Vandergrind.
Yeah, just as I say that, he drops back to pass.
Silas in trouble, getting chased. Now he gets rid of it, and he was going to Vandergrind, but he was jacked there. Uncatchable, which you don't see in the NFL anymore, but it looks like he was hit before the ball there.
Yeah. No call on that, though.
And let's see if that was, not sure on the coverage if that was Mackie James or not for Mariner, but now they set up at 2nd and 15 here, Ron, for the Panthers. Sitting at the Mariner 29-yard line.
They abandoned the running game there. Let's see what they do now. Got in motion.
Fake it. There he goes, Vandergrind, right up the middle. Once again, breaks a tackle. Still on his feet, dragging Marauders down to the 13.
I think that's close to a first down. It is. Huh? Yep, that's the first down.
And head coach Joey Hammer fired up about Vandergrind. Great job. Takes that 2nd and 15 like it's nothing. So now they are just outside. They're in the red zone here. 1st and 10. And they go right up the gut.
Little quarterback.
Quarterback keeper.
And that was.
Trying a little deception there, see if they could get something done. Probably got a few plays they're going to try out here now that they got a chance to do it down here on this end.
Straley can run as well. He had 6 touchdowns on the ground last year, so not only obviously he can throw it, he's got 2 touchdown passes tonight for the 12, 2 missed extra points. That's how we got to 12. Vandergrind to his left here. 2nd and 5, still the ability to get a first down. Makai Williams on the fly sweep. Missed the tackle, breaks it up to the 3 to the 2, and they get him down at the 1.
Well, that was close.
Makai Williams with the end around.
Jackson Cole with the touchdown-saving tackle. 1st and goal here on the 1. 9:46 left to go in the 3rd quarter.
Setting up quick here. Back under center. I think you're going to try that sneak again.
Straley pitches it to Vandergrind all day long. And finally, Josh Vandergrind, who's been carrying the bucket, gets to ring the bell. Touchdown, Panthers.
Oh, he deserves that one. He earned that one. Well, Snohomish with 3 touchdowns here in this ball game, but no extra points. Let's see what happens on this one. We'll have first number right. We're down on this end of the field now. We can probably get a better look at it.
Flashing lights on the EMT truck behind it, as you can see. Vandergrind once again. Boy, that kid is tough. And he's got quick feet. He just motors, and he knows where the hole is. As you see it one more time on replay, just a simple pitch play. Great blocking up front by Snohomish.
They're going for 2.
As they're going to go for 2.
Why not?
Fake it. Vandergrind one more time. Cuts up, and the try is good. That'll bring it to 20 for the hometown Snohomish Panthers and nothing for the Marauders. Let's take a quick break with 9:32 left in the third quarter here on STSPN.
Yep, why not go for 2? They missed it.
You can almost smell those fresh ground beans. Airfield Espresso at Harvey Field has been serving delicious cups of gourmet happiness for over 25 years. Excellent service and lasting relationships is their top priority. Stop in and experience the kindness and joy that exude from this special place, one cup at a time.
All right, back here, 9:32 left. Scott Oshman, Ron the Wedge Henthorn, taking a break from the sideline is the Wedge. Obviously, we've got a skeleton crew. Big shout out to Josh Elvig up there running the dials. Now we have the 5-tool father player, Todd Elvig, up there doing double duty.
And here we go.
And here's the kickoff.
A punch.
Bartelheimer gets it, rolls it up, taking about this 18, and it is Jackson Cole. And he's got a little space on the right side, runs up the sideline. Nice run back. He'll be put out there close to the 40.
Yep. Good return on that one.
So Jackson Cole not playing quarterback. He started that first series, but he has been doing all kinds of other stuff, Ron.
Well, he's doing a fine job of what he's doing now, so let's just keep him there. You know?
Exactly.
Well, let's see what Marion come back with here now. Kind of a disappointing start so far, given that quick touchdown up to Snohomish there, but put it together, guys, and let's do it.
So Laake there, Oswego Stark, and he's got Bagley and the running back behind him. They hands it off to Bagley. Bagley trying to find a little space on the right side. He stood up. And the Snohomish defense has been daunting.
They have not been able to run on them at all tonight. I think they have maybe 1 or 2 good runs, and that's about it I've seen so far. So we've got to find another way to make some yards here.
Number 5, we didn't talk too much a lot. We haven't called him a lot, but that's 6'4" senior Grady Kench. He in on that tackle. He's been on a lot of tackles. He should have a heck of a series in this 5-game stint here, as it brings up 2nd and 7 for the Marauders. Back to pass. Law overthrows, and Mekhi Williams pleading. He's saying, please don't call it on me, as he was trying to go to Mackie James.
That was close.
And you can see Law's got he's got a gun. He can put it in there. He can spin it.
He's got a nice throw, yeah. He's got to get somebody be open. Snohomish is doing a good job covering on them.
Yes, they are. And the first half, Laake La, he didn't have any time ever. Didn't matter if it was a quick throw or what. So 3rd down, 7 yards to go from their own 38. La back. Now he blitzes. He gets it out quickly. It's scooped up and caught. But I don't think he's going to get there, and that is Mackie James with the reception.
About a half a yard short. Did we go for it, Scott?
I think you do with 8:21 down 20-0. Why not?
Yeah. See, you got like 18 inches to go here.
I'd get Cortez Williams and say, hey, here you go, big guy.
Yep, let's see if we can do this.
Calling it from our vantage, we have a really good sight line right here around the pole. It's about a yard. I mean, it's a decent yard.
Yeah, it's a yard. They're lined up. They're going to go for it, though.
They're talking over stuff. 7:47 left. We'll see. Lost on the shotgun.
Pack the middle.
They get it to Bagley, and Bagley has absolutely nothing.
They called him, so.
And
he lost 5 yards.
Bartelheimer in there. Kench in there. Everybody in there. The Snohomish Panthers, the defense, Caden Alexander, 30.
You know, they thought they could pile up in the middle and run against Snohomish like that. I don't think that was a good choice. I think you got to go head for the sidelines and see if you can make the corner.
Hindsight 2020, just get the big fella under center there and just do the old Tom Brady, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, that would have worked too. Better than that one would. At least they wouldn't have lost anything.
Panthers take over on downs, 1st and 10. Now the Marauder 41.
Back to throw.
He's going deep.
He's open.
He's got a wide open man. Just can't bring it down.
Wow. Going for the big
That
strike
was
on 1st down.
Number 1, Caden Gaffney.
Yeah, that was Caden Gaffney. I was waiting for our PA announcer to make sure. But Silas Straley laid it out, and he made a great effort. 2nd and 10. It's the post route, the old post route, Ronnie.
Yep. Could have been. Going to try it again.
Silas back there. Vandergrind now. Makai Williams fakes it. Now he's going to pass it over, and he'll go back. I just can't grab it. He has him. Gaffney.
That's Gaffney's going to get getting pretty tired after a couple of runs like that. No, he's young.
And I don't know, last year, the year before, so Tim and I were down on the sideline before a game, and we tried on those, or we touched those gloves these kids wear.
Yeah.
They're incredible.
They're sticky. Well, 2 passes down the middle. Let's see what they're going to do.
I don't know. 3rd and 10. Vandergrind to the right.
Throw another one, right? No.
Straley.
Yep.
He's going to pass it again. Looks, and he dumps it down to Vandergrind. Tries to make a move.
He's got about 4 or 5 yards, I guess.
And he gets it across the 45. Or, excuse me, the 35 to the 34, and that'll leave him 4th and 4. And Straley's staying out there.
Oh, yeah.
6:56 left to go in this 3rd quarter.
This is a handoff to Vandergrind on the right side.
4th and 4, ball at 34-yard line.
You would think it would be. Vandergrind been doing a ton of work. Here comes William, that same play. Oh, he bumps into him. Vandergrind.
It's the play, though.
And he's looking. He's making all kinds of moves in there. Working the puzzle. Vandergrind, a 1st down on 4th and 4.
Yep. Now, everybody up here knew that. How many of those Mariners didn't know that?
Vandergrind, we saw him last year. He had some great playing time, had some shifty runs, didn't get a ton of stats, but he is a little shapeshifter there when he gets in the 2nd level. 1st and 10 now on the Marauder 24.
Okay.
Silas calls it, fakes it this time. Now he's going through the air and in and out of the hands, trying to go to Michael Williams one more time.
Michael got bumped a little bit there.
Pass intended for number 27, Makai Williams.
Weather been outstanding. No precipitation so far tonight. It was threatening earlier when we were driving into the stadium, but a dry, pretty decent March evening here on a Saturday night.
Yep.
Ron doing his best Scott Oshman impression. He's on the phone, texting, tweeting.
No, actually, I'll tell you in a sec.
2nd and 10, Vandergrind.
Going good.
Gets it. He's taken down hard by big number 58, Markel Robertson.
Just got a text from our good friend Steve Willits. He says that the GP's up 28-7 at Marysville. GP is being broadcast live on Facebook.
Oh, on Facebook. Okay, I texted him to see how I could see that game.
It's no announcing, but just a live run.
That's fantastic. Again, congratulations, all the schools, all the administrators. I mean, the complexities, we have no idea to try and pull off all these streams at the last second. I know Todd Elvig, our executive producer and proprietor of STSPN, is
quarterback.
Runs it up, and Straley has a nice gain there. He's just short of the 1st down. But his phone's been in his email off the hook there, as all these schools and organizations calling STSPN, see if they can get them to stream.
Yep.
Yeah, it's big 78 rider Elton for Snohomish comes off. Hope he's okay. 4th and 1 again here for Snohomish. Straley under center, gets it off. Big number 5, Grady Kench. We called him on defense, but I know he's got some offensive props.
Yep. Looks like Snohomish is just going to kind of take their time and work their way down here and
First down.
try to run it in again.
Grady using that great size. He's on the chart there for the quarterback as well. 6'4", 230, the senior. He'll stay in the backfield. And so they flip it. Oh, and Kench just slips on the turf. Hope he's okay, but
He lost about 4 or 5 yards.
yeah,
there.
trying to turn the corner. And here comes Vandergrind saying, nice job, buddy.
Yep. My turn to give me the ball.
Leave the quick footwork to me, okay?
Yep.
4:16 left. It'll bring 2nd and 10. Still
Loss of about 5 yards.
a chance here to get another first down and work the clock.
Who's going to get the ball?
Straley, Vandergrind.
Throws a quick pass out.
And it's caught.
Number 2.
Loses one tackler, and that's Trey Lechner.
Trey Lechner with the reception.
He had him. He had a couple good little bubble screens in the first half.
GP's on the 10-yard line here.
As you can hear, the ambient noise here is quiet. It is just a few friends in the building here. 3rd and 8. It is perfect, and thankfully there's not anybody around us to have to listen to us. Straley looks now. He tucks it up. 10, 5. Looking for more. Driving the pile down to the 2 or the 1.
It looks like the 1 from here.
It is a first down. 1st and goal with 3:11 left.
Well, that short yardage, it's either going to be him or Vandergrind again.
And to be fair to the Mariner Marauders, this defense have been out there a long time tonight, so they got to be wearing down. And Vandergrind in for his 2nd touchdown. Touchdown, Panthers.
Well, game's kind of getting out of hand here with always being able to run the ball that well. So, and Mariners, like you said, been out there a long time, and it's tired when you're out there a long time like that. They need to get a good break here. So
it was, even though it seemed lopsided as far as time of possession and whatnot, it's Vandergrind hobbling off, coming off the field. That is not good if you're a Snohomish Panther. That kid has been tremendous tonight, just tearing it up.
Yeah, he's working on that ankle. That's what that looked like.
As he kind of hobbles on the sideline. He's going to work it out, hopefully.
Now he can walk on it. That's good.
As they go for 2 one more time, the first 2 touchdowns Snohomish scored tonight in that first half, and Snohomish is going to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. You're watching live high school football, ladies and gentlemen, in March right here on STSPN.
At GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electrical, we know that comfort is more than just the heating and cooling equipment we deliver. It's also the comfort our customers feel with the people they engage with in the process. For over 40 years, residents of Snohomish County have trusted GNS Heating to improve the comforts of their home. And now you can save 15% on air conditioning during the month of March. Visit gsheating.com and save 15% off air conditioning today.
Put a little oil on it.
All right, we're back here. 2:54 left to go in this 3rd quarter. Scott Oshman, Ron the Wedge Henthorn, Snohomish, Mariner, football in March.
Snohomish going for 2 again on this touchdown.
They are. I was saying before we left, their first 2 touchdowns they pitch it now to number 19, goes around the corner, he scampers in, and the 2-point try is good, and Kyle Larson will get that credit.
Untouched. Uncontested.
And the big guys up front just doing a heck of a job. Center Elton, right guard Lloyd, Hankins, Gaffney, Stoltz, Bracken. The big fellas doing the job up front for Snohomish. Snohomish next week right here on STSPN, live 7 p.m. kickoff on a Friday night, our usual Friday night lights. The crosstown rival, the Dick Armstrong Cup, takes on Glacier Peak. Glacier Peak, last time we heard Ron, they're taking care of business up at Marysville Pilchuck tonight.
They are, yes.
We got Talladega Lang, their senior quarterback. We got the NASCAR driving guy who has a preferred walk-on at University of Washington, Tyson Lang.
Oh, I didn't hear that. That's good.
Yeah, so also, and then for Mariner, next game is at home against Kamiak. So they'll
kind of their neighboring rivals.
They are. Welcome in the Knights. So Bartelheimer here coming off to kick, and the kid's doing it all.
Scribbed on the ground, down all the way.
And it's picked up around the 23-yard line.
Good move.
Nice moves up near the 40. Great job there. Good run back by Jackson Cole, the quarterback, or the ex-quarterback, or the former quarterback, or the backup quarterback. We're not really sure. I want to be respectful.
The running quarterback.
No, he's just a tremendous athlete, incredible kid. Again, I encourage everybody to look at that story up on the Everett Herald, October 22nd, 2020, about all the great things that he's doing with his family, trying to spread the word with type 1 diabetes, something he's had his whole life, I think when he was 2, if I read correctly. There you go. Todd, 28-7, Glacier Peak just got that score in as it's a Wildcat. And the Panthers have just been unbelievable tonight on defense.
They got through that line like there was nobody there.
They have just been living in the Marauders' backfield all night long. Not Lionel Richie all night long either.
No. Not Lionel Richie.
2:16 left to go, 28-0.
They're right behind the post for me.
It is.
Let's see if they can
It's part of the charm here at Veterans Memorial. We love it.
Yeah.
So we'll see. And actually, Jackson Cole is back, quarterback.
Nice run.
Here comes Williams. Stumbling, bumbling across the mid-stripe of Mariner, first down. And there you go. You see.
That's about 25, 30-yard run. That's the best Mariner's done all night.
Cortez Williams finally gets it going, gets some steam. Just under 2 minutes left to go, and it's a Mariner first down.
He got a good clean block off the left tackle there, and he got a nice clean alley.
See who they bring back, and so Jackson Cole is going to come back as quarterback as Ake steps out. Bagley in on his right. Kind of a bunch formation. Bobbles the snap. Now Jackson just has to do something, and he gets out of one tackle. How'd he do it? But more Snohomish fumble, and Snohomish takes over.
I think the Snohomish got it, yes. You see it on the...
Oh, man.
Well,
Jackson Cole trying to do every magic trick he can figure out to get out of tackles and make something out of absolute nothing. And then the big hit, and he gets the ball down, and it's taken over by Snohomish.
1:26 left to go in this period, and Snohomish is fully in control here now after that little bobble.
Everything going the Panthers' way. Good start here as they ended, 15-plus months ago. Silas hands it off now, and that's number 19 again. And it's Cade Hammer, and Cale Hammer. Boy, there's different hammers in there for quarterback.
You got to get the hammer down.
I do. I should get it right because it's the coach's, it's Mr. Hammer.
Yeah.
Now, interesting note, Cale Hamill, 13 in as the quarterback, 2nd and 10. Passes it. The lefty, he's going deep, overthrows it.
It's a nice long throw, but nobody there.
And you might think that Cale has a nice little arm there. That's because he's a baseball commit already to Gonzaga, Ron.
Yeah. That's a good thing.
So he's going to go over to Spokane and play on the diamond.
I don't know how many different Snohomish players switched out here now. We've got a few more players that haven't played yet that are in
We
there.
do. With 28-0, 49 seconds left in this third.
I think,
Kale, 6'2", the lefty, he got some great experience last year in that playoff game. Here he fakes it.
Oh, nice.
And it is caught. Number 4, Wyatt Doran brings it down. Just short of the first.
Get a chance to get some of these other kids some opportunities here at this point to
It
work
is.
their way up to that starting lineup. They all want to do.
Great job, yes, and we got a Mariner down on the far side of the field, one of the big guys, one of the defensive linemen. So they're going to tend to him. Hopefully he's okay. Again, you worry about injuries here because not a lot of practices. But we will take a full timeout here on STSPN. Back, 17 seconds left in the third. All Panthers on a March Saturday night.
At GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electrical, we know that comfort is more than just the heating and cooling equipment we deliver. It's also the comfort our customers feel with the people they engage with in the process. For over 40 years, residents of Snohomish County have trusted GNS Heating to improve the comforts of their home. And now you can save 15% on air conditioning during the month of March. Visit gsheating.com and save 15% off air conditioning today.
All right, 4th and 1. For Snohomish, see if they can get it. They got kind of the sophomore package. Ooh, a jump, maybe offsides. No, they keep it here. Gets it off.
Number 19.
Yes, and 19 is now in for Snohomish, and it's Kyle Larson. Not to be confused by Tyler Larson, the phenom running back from last year, had a tremendous year. Skier. Phenomenal skier, actually. Top-notch skier. And they get the first down. Hammer going deep. Wide open. Touchdown. Panthers, Trey Lechner.
Wow. He was not even covered.
No.
He would have been very disappointed to have dropped that ball. Wow.
Forget me. That's what happened there. And Cale Hammer just tosses a beauty to a wide open Lechner. And another score is 34-0 as they look to go for the 2-point try.
I think they're going to go too. I guess they will.
Offense is still out there.
Yeah. That was a beautiful pass, by the way.
That was gorgeous.
Yeah, they're going to go for 2. They're going to go after practice this week and work on the after-point kicking game.
Larson in the backfield now. Hope Vandergrind went out and got a little hobbled. He fakes it, passes it, and it's just off the fingertips. Again, trying to go to his buddy Lechner, the other sophomore.
Yeah, I think Vandergrind's going to stay out for the rest of the game.
Yeah, he probably should with this big lead, 34-0.
Yeah. He's walking around just fine, but I think he sprained his ankle a little bit, and there's no sense pushing that.
We'll take a quick break. That's the end of the third. We head to the 4th on STSPN.
Bickford Ford is Western Washington's #1 Ford truck store. Northwest weather is always a challenge, and we work regardless of what it's doing outside. Your truck better do more than just come along for the ride. It needs to work as hard as you do. The Ford Super Duty is that truck. Since 1934, Bickford has been matching the best truck to the right job. See one of Washington's largest inventories of F-Series and Super Duty trucks. Bickford Ford on Bickford Avenue in Snohomish and Bickford.net.
We're back here, the start of the 4th quarter. All kinds of streaming high school sports going on. You look no further. The people that started it here in Western Washington, absolutely Snohomish County, there's no doubt, STSPN.
This is the one to beat.
This is the one to beat. This is the bar. But anyway, it's very good to see everybody being able to, if you can't get to the stands right now, and hopefully that'll change as we go forward. But everybody really appreciates the ability to, the technological wizardry here of live streaming. So we're happy you're here. Bartelheimer here, number 28, is going to kick it off. And Mariner now, you're just trying to get better, right? You're just trying to do some stuff. It's taken.
Yep. Just try to work some plays and make things work out good for you.
Try and stay healthy for everybody as number 22, that's Chris Hart, was the return man on that. So Snohomish, obviously they had 2 losses last year with that Marysville-Pilchuck loss and then the big loss to Lakes. Again, they didn't play poorly. Just their defense held pretty good. It's just their offense couldn't really get anything going, and they had some turnovers. But you got to feel good about this start as back, almost intercepted.
A little bit high and not catchable.
Lake coming back in the game, and I'm excited to see his progression here over the year.
I think he's definitely going to get better as he goes along. By the way, I'd like to, big shout out to the parents of these football players who have been supporting him through this event. It's a great thing for them to do.
Absolutely, and we know that sports is so important, especially youth sports, trying to get going here in the state of Washington. Just the mental part of it for these kids, just going crazy on Zoom and
trying to do school from home and still do everything else they can want to do.
Here's a handoff, Williams, and he bumps his way down, and he'll gain a couple. This stingy Snohomish defense.
Short gain on the play.
Even got a couple more substitutions in on defense here.
Yes, we'll try and look at some numbers up here. Still, I see a few starters up. As Cortez Williams with the carry there, and he's in the backfield. Low snap, fakes the hand up, and now Lake stumbles, and Ulrich there finishes that.
There's a missed play there. Supposed to be a pass play. It didn't happen.
Wayne Watkins was the first in on the tackle.
As a receiver, you run down the field and something goes wrong, and you think, what happened?
Exactly.
I'm down there wide open, and you're down there laying on the ground.
You were supposed to go left. I'm supposed to go right.
Yeah.
So all kinds of football. We had 1 o'clock games today on a Saturday. A lot of the schedule today was Saturday. They don't move a lot to Friday heading to next week. Caden Gaffney, number 1, back for the Panthers as Jackson Cole is ready to do the punting.
He's going to get rushed pretty good. He got it off.
About a 5-tool player. That kid can do it all. And it goes out of bounds with 10:23 left in the game.
Looks like about the 40. He's moving clear up to the 40.
Ball's marked out at the
49-yard line. Yep. Well, Snohomish takes over here from midfield again with a bunch of young players in here trying to make their mark for the coach, and let's see what they can do.
As Mr. Hammer comes back out, Cale Hammer, the 6'2", 213-pound sophomore, already committed to go to play baseball for the Zags, but he figures, I'll throw the rock around a little bit out here on the gridiron. Why not?
He throws a nice ball, too.
He really does, the lefty. Larson in the back end. Larson gets the pitch. Larson gets across midfield, down into the 46-yard line, taken down hard there by Savchuk, of course.
Good for 5.
Snohomish cheerleaders here out. We've had some band members playing off and on. Obviously, very skeleton crew, minimum capacity. 2nd and 5 here for Snohomish, just under 10 to go. Hammer fakes it. Now he goes, passes over. Bobbled! Caught! No, not caught.
It was caught twice and then dropped. That was a bullet pass. You got to catch those.
It had it on his hand. It was a hot potato on a cool night in March. I still can't believe it's March. So, Ronnie,
Yeah.
are you watching golf?
Yeah, I'm watching a little golf.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You think Jordan Spieth, he's been there on Saturday, just can't quite get Sundays. Today he slipped a little bit.
Yeah, he's going to be in there, but, you play that game. It's a tough game to play the way they play it.
Oh, it's brutal. Larson up the middle.
He's got a first.
He's got a first and a couple more. Finally taken down.
I'd like to get out on the golf course here pretty soon if the weather stays good next week.
It would be nice. And then obviously we got March Madness going. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Get basketball.
Speaking of Gonzaga, one of the greatest Gonzaga teams probably I could almost say ever.
Never. Yeah, they are one of the best.
I mean, they got to the championship in 2017, lost to North Carolina. That was a heck of a team. This team, I think, is better, deeper, and can change the game. Hammer goes out, broken up, going to Lechner one more time. Boy, he likes number 2, doesn't he?
Yep. That was a good cover you took for that for Mariner, though.
That was great job breaking it up.
Yeah, Gonzaga's probably going to be all the way to the finals.
You think so?
And if they don't make a mistake somewhere along the way, they'll get all the way.
We were talking. I was looking back on the old Mariner game we did last year, and I didn't remember this, but you'd come back from my hometown, near my hometown, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, to go watch the Hawkeyes.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, they did pretty good this year.
They did not bad. This time he goes out to number 1, Gaffney. And he gets the catch, and they'll probably give him, 7 yards on that. It's just good to see these kids out and playing. But the Iowa Hawkeyes on the hard court, they got a heck of a team.
Yep. I think Iowa's going to be
going deep, wide open again is Lechner, and he waltzes in.
That's the same,
oh, my gosh.
Exact same play on the opposite corner of the field they scored on before. I can't believe he was wide open again.
I don't know that Cale Hammer could believe it.
No.
So 2 long touchdowns for Cale Hammer.
I think Cale Hammer's a good-looking quarterback.
Snohomish fans, Hammer to Lechner. Get used to it.
Yep.
The future is very bright, and this time they're going to try for the
try to kick it again.
Extra point.
Why not? You need practice.
Botterheimer, Declan
that one I think
punches it up, and it is good. Yep. So with 8:40 left to go in the inaugural March football season, it's Snohomish 41, Mariner nothing. We'll be back right after this. Back here, Ronnie. So, again, your Final Four going into March Madness as we roll up into tournament play last week of regular. What are you thinking? You got your bracket filled out, Ron?
I've got it filled out, but I think certainly Gonzaga is going to be up there, and I got a good idea that the Hawkeyes might be up there as well. They're going to have a good shot at getting up there in the Final Four.
Feed the beast, Luka Garza.
Garza, he is a beast.
He is a beast.
And he can hit the 3-pointers, which is unusual for a guy that big.
It is, and they got some players. I'm concerned about their defense. We talked about this off air. I also, who nobody's really talking a lot about, I guess. I like Houston. Houston can play. Obviously, Baylor as the kickoff here has taken down around the 25-yard line with 8:37 left. But it's, remember, last year at this time, we were just about to shut down the world, and we had no sports.
Right.
Remember that documentary, Michael Jordan Last Dance? Went on for like 4 weeks, and everybody, that was the most talked about. That was all we were excited about.
Yeah, that was exciting, yeah. Well, see if Mariner can get something going here and get us excited. I'd like to see him do something that's going to make him feel good here. They're playing against some of the Snohomish subs, but Snohomish subs are playing just as strong as the first team was.
They're doing a great job, yes, and building this thing back up. Law gets it off, and this is Bagley. He gets some space, and this kid's quick, sprinting to the sideline. We got a flag on the play, but he's bounced out at the Snohomish 36-yard line.
That's too bad because that was a good, exciting play, and that's going to be coming probably a block in the back down there by Mariner, I think.
No, holding on Mariner is the call by Brian Clute.
He threw the flag clear out the 50-yard line.
Wow, that's tough. What a great run by Damian Bagley.
Oh, there's 2 flags out there. That's coming back, unfortunately.
Well, we'll see here. 7:08 to play.
Well.
And as we went to break last time, up 41-0, head coach for Snohomish, Joey Hammer, just screaming at the kids not to let up. Don't. It's just in their grills, pressing them. Always coaching is Joey Hammer.
What was that play? Was interesting because they marked it off from clear up there on the 43-yard line. So I'm not sure what that penalty was.
I don't know, but they're going to push them back, and it's been all kinds of problems for Mariner here. They were in this game. It was 12-0 Snohomish at halftime. Even with all the missteps for Mariner, they felt like they still had a shot to get back in it.
But it's still first down.
It is. It looks like. Yes, it is. It's first down.
1st and 2 or something.
Yeah. I'm not sure what happened there. They get it to Williams. He's crushed in the backfield. Oh, my.
Lost a couple on that one.
A big time play by Owen Kastner, the 6-foot senior. My goodness.
He snuffed that one out right.
He knew exactly what was going on. So now they're saying it's 2nd and 2. I don't understand the holding call, but
2nd and 5. So
2nd and 5, they move it back.
Yeah.
Law back to pass. Again, getting blitzed. No time. Floats it up there. It's caught.
He caught that.
At the 48-yard line. He hauls it in. Does Mackie James.
Nicely done. That'll give him some excitement out there.
Boy, Laake just threw it up on a wing and a prayer, and Mackie James as they high-five.
He just ran under it and got it.
Great little catch there by James. With 5 minutes left to go in the game, 41-0 Panthers, but Mariner trying to do something here.
A couple good plays by Mariner here that's going to make them feel pretty good about themselves, I think.
The transfer, number 4. Laake Oswego Stark here coming in from Hawaii. Wrong time of year, but the only Hawaiian, I always go to my Melakaliki Maka Haoli Miki Hikiho.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's Merry Christmas, Happy New Year for you. I love Hawaii. Getting all kinds of business. He's been chased all night long. He's never had a second to even get a field. No. And Caden Alexander puts him down that time.
Just not getting the protection he needs. He's gonna get transferred to another school.
No, I hope not. But he's gonna be a tired young man. I can tell you that.
He's gonna hold out for a bigger line next year. No, he's a good ball player though.
2nd and 10, just under 4 to go here. Stay tuned. Look on the Twitter sphere. You could check us out at STSPN, our YouTube channel. Subscribe if you haven't. As Ake goes up top, and little miscommunication there. He's going again for Mackie James, but it's incomplete.
Mackie was open, but he just missed him.
Next game, we will, next week, Friday night. We kind of moved the schedule here to Friday night. It's a big crosstown. It's the Dick Armstrong Cup. Named by STSPN, by the way. Yeah. Coming up tomorrow, next Friday night, it'll be myself and Timothy B. Boyle on the mic as well. And we're going to stream that not only to our YouTube, but also live Twitter feed. We'll have live stream through Twitter on STSPN. You can check it out. 3rd and 10. Maake
no
getting
time
just hammered again. It's Alexander again.
Oh, man. He needs to get rid of it when he doesn't have the time, but he just doesn't have anybody to throw it to.
And Alexander just having a heck of a night. These defensive players have just been going off on these Mariner offense all night long. I mean, it reminds me again the great Maravik or the USC kid when he played the Huskies and he basically said afterwards all I saw was purple.
Yeah.
I mean, all Lake has seen is red tonight.
Seen is red, yep. Well, they're going to punt the ball away here with like 2:16 left to go if they can get the ball to him. Almost didn't.
Almost blocked. Takes one bounce right to him is Mason Orgill. And he's
picks up about 10 yards.
Thrown down hard, yeah.
Mason Orgill with the punt return.
Snohomish again. Are we doing a player of the game? I'm asking the 5-tool executive producer, Todd Elvig. We are going to do a player of the game right after this. We'll do a player of the game interview. We're going to do it COVID style, so it's nice and safe. Ron Henter and I are on the porch, as I like to call it, the veterans porch. We're out in front.
On the deck.
We're on the deck, outside here, sociably distanced out here, as Larson gets the carry again for Snohomish. Cale Hammer, the quarterback. Nice night by the senior quarterback, Silas Straley for Snohomish. Very efficient, Ron. Didn't have to do too much. Obviously, Vandergrind, the running back, had an exceptional night.
He did. He's probably a good candidate.
That's what we're talking. We're talking about the player of the game. Vandergrind, if he's okay, hopefully he's not too hobbled.
No.
What do you think? Do you think he's our player of the game, Ron? It's your pick.
I think it is because he's probably, we don't have the actual stats on him, but he's probably has close to 100 yards.
Oh, there's no doubt. 2 touchdowns.
Yep.
I like it.
I like it. Number 3. And they're going to run the clock out here.
Josh Vandergrind, 32 seconds.
Victory formation, running the clock down. So how do we
There
get
he
him?
is. Josh Vandergrind, 5'9", number 3, 5'9", $170, the junior. He started coming on late last year. He got some minutes, and he had some nice performances. So number 3, Josh Vandergrind. That's the total, 41-0 Snohomish. Boy, they bring in the 21 March season in with a flurry.
Strong. It was a good football game. Unfortunately for Mariner, they didn't get on the scoreboard, but they did a lot of good things out there tonight.
They got a lot to work on, of course, and head coach Mark Stewart's outstanding. Just such a great guy. He's been doing this for many years, 6th year here at Mariner. He'll get it going. A lot to work on. They have some talent. They've always had talent. It's just putting together, and we're just so grateful to have football. And we're going to have a little, looks like a little something here. We're not really sure, but I like it already.
Well, usually they go by and then shake hands, but they're just going to wave at each other from 20 yards away, I guess.
Everybody having to adapt to everything, just make sure everybody's safe. They wave off everybody.
So it's a 20-yard wave off, I guess, is what you want to call that.
And there's Joey Hammer and Mark Stewart saying hello and giving hand fists there.
Now they're getting a little closer.
They are. Everybody just trying to do what we got to do to get through this thing.
Yep. Oh.
So we'll look for number 3. Josh Vandergrind. I mean, you couldn't name that kid any better for how he plays football.
Yep, he's good. He'll be coming up this way pretty quick. Can we take a break here?
Let's take a quick break. We'll come back with our player of the game, Josh Vandergrind, right after this.
At GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electrical, we know that comfort is more than just the heating and cooling equipment we deliver. It's also the comfort our customers feel with the people they engage with in the process. For over 40 years, residents of Snohomish County have trusted GNS Heating to improve the comforts of their home. And now you can save 15% on air conditioning during the month of March. Visit gsheating.com and save 15% off air conditioning today.
He's down here on the left.
All right, back here, Scott Oshman, Ron Henthorn, our player of the game. Again, we can't have him up here for an interview right now, but hopefully our great cameraman is dialing in as they run over. They sang the Snohomish theme song. They said hello. It's number 3. There he is. Glad to see him running. Josh Vandergrind, number 3, the running back for Snohomish. Just a tremendous night tonight. Really got things going on the ground, Ron, for him, and that set up the first 2 throwing touchdowns and the multiple ones, and then the lead just got crazy. But it's been all about Josh Vandergrind.
It has been him tonight all the way along, and there's some exciting players showed up there that we didn't expect to see, like the nice passing plays down there in the corners and a couple of good runs. So it's been a fine ball game to watch here tonight.
So Josh Vandergrind, congratulations, our player of the game. Snohomish 41-0, and I tell you what, this sets up a dandy. We'll see if the score holds, if Glacier Peak hangs on for Marysville Pilchuck. But if you're Snohomish Panther, Ron Henthorn, as we wrap this baby up, they got an offense, and boy, do they got a defense. All 3 phases here looks pretty good.
They do, and they've got multiple players who can do multiple things here. So it's not just a one-man show out there.
No, so Joey Hammer, head coach in his 3rd year, he's got them rolling. I think that's going to wrap it up for executive producer Todd Elvig. Also, a huge thanks to Josh Elvig, Sarah Elvig coming and helping out. Ron the Wedge Henthorn, been fun hanging out on the deck with you.
Been a nice, warm night out here.
We'll say goodnight. Scott Oshman, Snohomish 41, Mariner 0. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.